A Zen master was once asked by a student, "What is the secret to stopping procrastination and starting action?" The Zen master paused for a moment, before replying, "The secret is to stop waiting." The student was confused. "What do you mean?" He asked. The Zen master explained, "When we procrastinate, we are waiting for something to happen. We are waiting for the perfect moment, the right motivation or the ideal conditions, but the truth is these things will never come. The perfect moment will never arrive, the right motivation will never strike, and the ideal conditions will never exist. So what should we do?" The student asked the Zen master, smiled and said, "The only way to stop procrastinating and start taking action is to simply begin. Take the first step, no matter how small it may be. Once you have started, you will find that it is easier to continue." The student was still unsure, so the Zen master told him a story. There was once a farmer who was known for his procrastination. He would always put off his work until the last minute, and as a result his crops were often neglected. One day the farmer was walking through his field, when he saw a group of crows stealing his seeds. He was furious and he chased after the crows, but they were too fast for him. The farmer returned to his farmhouse defeated. He sat down on his porch and began to lament his procrastination. He thought about all of the things he had put off, and he realized that his procrastination had cost him dearly. Just then, an old man walked up to the farmhouse. He was carrying a bag of seeds. "What are you doing?" The farmer asked. The old man smiled and said, "I am planting seeds, but it's too late to plant seeds." The farmer exclaimed, "The crows have already stolen all of my crops." The old man shook his head and said, "It is never too late to plant seeds. The only requirement is that you begin." The farmer thought about the old man's words and he realized that he was right. It was never too late to start taking action. The next day, the farmer began planting seeds. He worked hard and he didn't give, even though it was difficult. A few months later, the farmer's crops were the best they had ever been. He had learned his lesson and he never procrastinated again. The Zen master concluded his story by saying, just like the farmer, we must learn to stop waiting and start taking action. We must not let our fear of failure or our desire for perfection prevent us from living our lives to the fullest. So if you are struggling with procrastination, remember the Zen master's words. The secret is to stop waiting, take the first step, no matter how small it may be, and you will find that it is easier to continue. Remember, it is never too late to start taking action. If you are struggling with procrastination, I encourage you to try the following tips. Set clear goals for yourself. What do you want to achieve in your life? Once you know what you're working towards, you can start to prioritize your time and make sure you're using it effectively. Make a daily schedule and stick to it as much as possible. This will help you to stay on track and avoid wasting time on unproductive activities. Break down large tasks into smaller, more manageable ones. This will make them seem less daunting and more achievable. Set deadlines for yourself. This will help you to stay motivated and avoid procrastination. Take breaks throughout the day to clear your head and recharge. This will help you to stay focused and productive. In the long run, learn to say no to things that don't align with your goals. This will free up your time to focus on the things that are truly important to you. By following these simple tips, you can start to live a more present and productive life. Remember, the key is to be mindful of your time and use it wisely. This is Courage to Act Motivation Stories.